Go up designing RAM and SSDs. Oh, really? Oh, so did you get that job, Kinematics? Good for you, Bacon. Is that due to snow and weather, or is there another reason for it? Oopsies. Oopsies. There we go. So what are your plans for the next 9 months then, Kinematics? Since you have a good job for the next 9 months. Because, yeah, I remember you mentioning that. Good stuff, Arbitrary. Crash, it's in startup. Yeah, that's not good. Really, audio? Getting an offer from an oil company would be cool. Remember, guys, we are in a very small map, so be smart about what space you're using, okay? Be very smart about space, and keep things very compact. So if you're gonna build something, especially to like rides like this, make sure that you build pathways to it in ways that make sense so that we can continue building around it. And things like this, like that's gonna be fine up there, but let's make sure that we get pathways around everything. Hey, Creator Brian, how's things? Twitch is on fire. Yeah, dude, I had a friend who worked for an oil company for a summer, and hasn't worked in 3 years since. Not yet, Coaster Kid. Because we haven't made it that far yet. You know, as I've been saying this entire time, if you're gonna build anything, make sure that pathways make sense logically. Like for this, actually. You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. So when the pathways get there, at that point, you can do that. Because we're very limited on space. Like, I'm even looking at this layout and going, this is maybe a little bit too big, you know? Like that's a lot of space. So it has to be it has to use this, if you're gonna build something, it has to use the space very wisely. Because if it's not using the space wisely, then what's the point in building it right now, is the way I see it. Come again, Arbitrary? I don't know what you mean. I mean, maybe don't post, like, Kinematics, just, like, honestly, don't post the company that you're working with in chat. I don't know what you're planning on doing, but don't do that. You want to talk with somebody about that in private, go ahead, be my guest, but please do not do that publicly. Unless it's, like, a massive company or something, you know? What's that going to be? I'm curious. I need help for buildings out here around this area. So once you guys finish your constructions over here, let's move on to this and get this stuff all built up. Okay, that's fair. It's up to you then at that point. If you're working for like Kingston, it's not like anybody's gonna be able to find you. It's just a safety thing, that's all. Yeah, that's way too much space, dude. I honestly, I don't think this map's gonna be big enough for a Giga Coaster Kid. Just work on building things naturally over time. I need to know who's building this. Logan's working on that train tracks. Working on that, Elgin. I do like the railroad too, that's a neat idea. I'm really curious to see what that ends up looking like in the end. I don't work tonight, right? Okay. Fair, I'll jam that. Just trying to think what I can use this area for. No, screw it. I'm just gonna make a parking lot. Talk about the package because I've never seen a package that's insane. Okay, fair. I mean, you just be smart about giving up personal details, you know? That's all. Well, that go-kart can be there, just use the space wisely, which is why I'm saying keep things compact. Because, you know, like last week we did a really, really tightly built park and it ended up looking really nice because of it. So this week, let's do the same. Let's make it, again, a really, really tightly compact park and use the space very wisely. You know, if we build big, wide open things, it's just going to end up looking really ugly. So if we build things very small and compact, it'll look really nice and well designed, you know? And if, like, somebody needs to fill in this corner here, for example, this area needs to get filled in. That needs to get filled in. This, which is going to be a Virginia reel, needs to have pathways that go up to it that make sense, that go all the way around close up to it. Like, as I said, arbitrary, that spot is fine. Just be very, very careful about the space that you use. Like, I think, you know, it's 2018. Let's increase the skill of our parks. Let's make things look better than they were before. You know? Hopefully by the end of the year, things that we build will look even better. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, let's just make things look nicer. I don't think that's the biggest ask ever. Let's get rid of that. Review. Let's not make Trump jokes, Coaster Kid. You have healthcare? That's good. Those Trump jokes are so 2017. That seems too good to be true, kinematics. Hey, kinematics, you know how you and me were talking about supporting Tatanka before? Now you can afford to do that. Now you can just do that. Okay. I'm gonna fill in this area up here. Oh, that's cute. Who's building the cute little red coaster? It's faster than Lights soundtrack, Logan. What, it's too good to be true, kinematics? Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. It looks nice, Animal. It's cutesy. I like it. The red coasty. This also looks very old school. Who's building the big blue thing? Oh, that's neat looking. Is that gonna be like a fountain thing, or is that something else? Like a ice pit. Never have time? Well, then what you need to do, Tatanka, is you need to plan your streams better, and you need to stream RCT2 on Mondays. You can stream your perspective. I'll even raid you with people. I'll send people over occasionally. Is arbitrary making the aperture science I'm trying to think of the word for it. The speedy cart testing initiative? I don't know. Speed cart testing initiative? We'll go with that. I mean, yeah, I guess. Tatanka. I don't disagree with that, but something better, okay. Chat, if Aperture Science made a go-kart program, what would it be called? Very serious question. Portal Racers? Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Chat, what have I said dozens of times? Don't build things until we have pathways to them in a way that makes sense. Work on, like, you can continue working on this. It's probably Klein working on that. But let's try and get buildings all the way along these paths first. Let's do things very systematically here. If you need help, ask for help, but let's keep things very well thought out here. Otherwise, things are just going to get built up too quickly and we're going to run out of space. Then you'll join? Let me know on Discord when you need the password. Kinematics. I'll DM it to you. Because apparently Twitch whispers aren't working. Unless suddenly they've started working. What do we use for that over there? Use that? Okay, I'm gonna use these. Make it look a little bit different. Oopsies. Oh, it's a little frosty maze. Man, it would be nice if people would listen to me. Fuck it, I give up. I don't know, chat. Am I being too, like, restrictive on what people can do? I'm just trying to keep it so that everything stays being built in a logical form, and, like, we start in one place and build out slowly, instead of, you know, like, plopping down all over the place. Because I kind of hate that. Like, it always ends with just kind of a mess, and it never ends up looking as good. Last week was very systematic. It just kind of happened naturally. So can we try and do that again this week? I'm trying to, like, keep everybody on the same page, I guess. Like, okay, who's building this black coaster over here? Not Mr. Supersonic. Okay. It's Coaster Kid. Hey, Jared. Like, we need to get all of this stuff filled out first. We need logical pathways running this way as well, probably. There's, like, even this is a little bit far out, but it's, the trains are so neat that I can't get mad at it. Yes. Usually we just let the themes kind of happen naturally to Tonka, but yes, we've done theme stuff before. Also, Zero Clearance is going to be on for a moment. Well, more than a moment, probably. There's that one piece. Yeah, the underground mazes are neat. I like those. I don't know a better piece to use to do with this. Yeah, that looks awful. I don't know how else to get to Coaster Kid, aside from doing that. Yeah. I just hope that he notices, because I don't know what else to do. It's like, hey, I need you to pay attention, for the love of God. It doesn't matter. I've asked you to stop building that ride about 7 or 8 times now, Coaster Kid. Work on all of this stuff. When we're built all the way up to there, at that point, work on this ride. Until then, you're just building way too far out. There is so much wasted space in here that needs to be used. We are on a very small map with not a lot of space. Please stop building that ride. You can leave it, but please stop building the ride. Are you listening? Because when you start listening, then I will stop pinging you. What's wrong with the music, right? I don't know if he's talking about my music or if he's talking about something else. I'm confused. It shouldn't be that hard to get in contact with people while they're playing. You should always have the stream open so you can hear what's going on, so that I can talk to you. Otherwise, communication's gonna fall. Also, you know, I don't want to jinx it, but Twitch seems to be not nearly as broken as it was before. I do like the little frosty maze, it does look good. Hi, Render. I'm not a god. I'm just a person, dude. You don't need to put me on a pedestal. I'm not gonna lie, that gets a little bit weird when people say stuff like that frequently. At least from my point of view. Like, I'm not a god, dude. Come on. Be silly. I just play games on the internet. Sure, Rydarius. Let's see if whispers are working. Let me know if this works, Rydarius. Oh, that's not good, Dabby. Good thing you found it, though. Also, render, probably... Render, my assumption would probably be 20... What the fuck is that, Huguru? What the hell? Anyway. Never mind, Twitch is still broken. I jinxed it. So, Redarius, did you get the password? Yeah, I know, but it still feels weird on my end, Dabby. Arbitrary ride type changes? Why? I'll turn it on, but I just want to know, what are you doing? There you go. What are you trying to run those go-karts in? No, it's fine. Don't worry about it, dude. You said something and I just responded. Also 0 clearance? Good God, man. Oh, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Okay. I'm gonna build out in here. I'm gonna do more shops and stuff. Arbitrary, how much of this space are you gonna be using? Like, can I run a an employee road up this way? If you need to move it over one, just like delete my parking lot, it's fine. Versus deleting your ride. Yeah, just fix the fence when you're done. It'll be fine. It's a lot easier to move the parking lot over one than the whole thing you've got built here. That would be ridiculous. Why did that? Oh, jeez, my bad. See who that was? Shit. Hang on. Abra fucking Gadabra. Thank you very much for keeping that game Wisp sub alive, dude. I need to sneeze. You know, there's still like no easy way of reading those. I just kind of have to hope that I see them when they go off. Arbitrary, let me know when you're done with 0 clearance, by the way. My mic is making this little clicking sound. Very strange. Never heard that before. I'm only noticing it now because I don't have my headphones on. Weird. Wi-Fi's laggy, that's not good. Enjoy your lurks, Tatanka. Yeah, no, my microphone is making an audible clicking sound. Guys, I think it's a bomb. It's gonna blow up. That's not normal, is it? I'm assuming. Kinematics has joined the game and I have dropped the frames. Has anybody ever had a microphone that makes a clicking noise? Like tick 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 tick. Reset router. Well, I mean, yeah, no, it's very quiet, but it's audible. Like, yeah, it's definitely clicking. Oh, I'm 100% positive it's not on my speakers. I'm 100% positive. My speakers are here. And even like taking these off and just like moving it all the way over here. Yeah, it's going like dee, 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 dee. I know it's not the shock note. The shock note's being silent. Actually, you know what? I think it is. Nope, it's not that. Between the maze and the red coaster? I mean, like, right there? I mean, I'm currently building right here. I don't think there's anybody building there, though. Gonna rebuild the portal? Okay. I'm turning zero clearance off then, arbitrary. Let me know when you're done and I'll turn zero clearance back on. But I do kind of think that we need it off. Yeah, update on clicky mic. Still clicky. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. Maybe it dead soon. I've never heard a mic click before, though. Like almost a rattling sound. It's weird. Won't grow? Cool. I mean, it seems to just become like a garden thing. But I wouldn't expect it to get much bigger. But that's also just me. I didn't build it, so. It's hard to tell what somebody has planned for a ride, usually. There we go. That works. Excellent. It's also throwing a hat stall. I'm gonna push this out by 1 square now. So I don't need to worry about that as much. There you go. I'm really liking the maze. It's a cute little maze. I don't know who built it, but the ice pit, the cold dungeon. Hopefully people start buying hats once I open it. That would be helpful. How about you? Need zero cleans for like 10 seconds? Okay, you have 10 seconds. Also, while I do this. Lewis, my microphone is clicking. Like it's making an audible clicking sound. It's very slight, but it's making an audible clicking sound. I'm only noticing it because I don't have my headphones on. Also, Twitch is on fire. Also, I have a migraine. How's your day going? No, I don't have a migraine because Twitch is on fire. That's just... I just have a migraine. Okay, how come you're so low down? Bizarre. Huh. Arbitrary is fucking with some things. It's not really a go-kart track, but it's also not really mini golf. Okay, you. It's like, I've got a lot of columns to answer here. Yeah, no, it's mostly caused by GDQ, but like badges were shutting off earlier. Like nobody had badges in chat not too long ago. That GDQ stuff has made me not want to support GDQ at all. The fact that you can get banned from Twitch for hosting GDQ is the most upsetting thing I think I've ever heard about GDQ. Like, you know, up until now I've been able to just kind of like go, yeah, you know, and just kind of shrug off all GDQ bullshit and just been like, you know, whatever, it makes sense. But like that's at a level where I don't think I can support GDQ anymore at all. Like I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna support their causes. I'm not gonna go help them. I'm not going to send them tips to be read on stream. I'm not gonna do anything because if they're banning channels on Twitch for hosting them, yeah, I can't support that. I also don't know who Tyler1 is. Who's Tyler1? Like seriously, who's Tyler1? I must look this Tyler1 person up. Oh lol, Tyler1. Who the heck is that? Is it weird that I have no idea who this person is? Yeah, I have genuinely no idea who this person is. And how does he have almost 400,000 viewers? Oh. Interesting. Okay, well. Lovely. Looks like a relatively uneventful stream, so I hope that they're all entertained. You're done with everything? Cool. Then explain why I've never heard of him. Corsa. I think that must have just been a thing after I fell out of esports, because I fell out of esports in 2014. I know most of the esports people, but I've never heard of Tyler1. Never even heard the guy's name before. I think my headache has gone away enough that I can put my headphones back on. Well, I figured this much out, kinematics. I just said explain why I've never heard of him. I'm not sure if I like this color combo. Huh. Sounds like a nice guy, Comfy Aurelian. Now, not only, okay. So my day just got better. Not only am I now grumpy because like Twitch isn't working and I had a headache, which is mostly gone now, admittedly. It's still there, but it's mostly gone. And do I have a headache? But now I'm like back in that mode of I'm losing faith in the platform that I stream on. It's fantastic. I need a hug, chat. I like the little red coaster too. Animal's doing a good job. Animal, are you gonna build a station for it, by the way? I like those trains, even though that's gonna make building hard. Like, going underneath that's gonna be tricky. It's not that crappy. It's just kind of like... I love this platform and I try and evangelize for this platform. And then I learn about people like this Tyler one person. It's like, oh, okay. Right. Yeah, this is the platform I stream on. I remember now. Oh, you're filling up this area? Yeah, cool. Ooh, I like the Woody back here. That's a good use of the space. Who's working on the Woody? Actually, once I'm done with this building, I might come over here and help you too. Work on this. Because, like, I think that we need some buildings right here, Animal. The reason I say I think we need some buildings is because those are just trees. Those are kind of unused. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want, like, the back of this thing showing or being super obvious. Got room? Of course, Render. I don't know if Whispers are working yet, but... also, did Rydarius ever get onto the server? I don't think so. You're making the Woody? Good stuff, dude. Anyway. I'm gonna finish my little building and then I'll come help. I don't know. In general, I love Twitch, and I think Twitch is a very powerful, awesome platform, but at the same time, there are some people that just make this platform kind of suck for the rest of us. And I know there's a lot of them, you know, people who get famous for breaking things or raging or anything. People who, you know, just get hundreds of thousands of viewers for causing bullshit and problems for other people. Stuff like that, you know, stuff like the recent bullshit on YouTube and all that crap. That stuff genuinely makes me dislike the platform a little bit every time I hear about it. And it makes me sad because I want to just like this platform, if that makes sense. Like, I genuinely just want to be able to love the platform that I'm on. But right now it's just like, all I have is my little community. And it's like, well, this is what I got, guys, because everything else is garbage type thing. Well, not everything, but large portions of this site are garbage, and I understand why some people hate things like places like Twitch is because, you know, the only information they ever get out of it is, oh, you know, there's assholes on the site. Yeah, there is, but I don't know. It makes life for the rest of us a little bit harder every time I hear about that, because it's like, well, so the channel's getting hundreds of thousands of views. The public reception to those channels are going to be problems, and that's not good. Portal Go-Karts is done. Not sure what you did, but why? Because they drive in there and then pop out here? I mean, cool. I feel like it needs more walls. It needs to look more like a portal chamber. Right now, it's just kind of got two weird doors. Like, you could do a lot more scenery-wise with this. I mean, that does mean something, Aurelia. It does mean something. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. The whole lot of YouTube is people. What do you mean? You mean the whole of YouTube? Like, what are you trying to say, Animal? Yeah, in single player, but arbitrary. For this area, can you just, like, you know, give it more walls? Also, this is just a nitpick, but Aperture Science walls are white. And the way I would make this, actually, is I wouldn't make it fully enclosed. I'd make this front area out in the open, because if you make it fully enclosed, you won't be able to see it, right? So, like, fill in this wall back here, and give it, like, floors. And then just, like, more normal entrance buildings, like tiny little entrance archways. That's the way I would decorate that, anyway. But at the end of the day, it's your right. If you make it fully enclosed, then no one will see it. Yeah, sort of. Animal, sort of. Sorry, Dabby, I missed that. Hey, chat, are whispers working on Twitch yet? Or are those still busted? Can I have a volunteer that I could whisper to see if whispers are working? Hey, Ghost, how's things? So there you go, Arbitrary. You can just work with this whole area. There, I just whispered some of you. Test received. Okay, whispers are back up on Twitch now. Yay! So to anybody who wants to hop in now, let me know via whisper again. That feeling when didn't ask for whisper. God, you wonder why you didn't get a whisper. You didn't ask me, dude. How you doing, Stoned? Stoned, I'm sad. Life is pain. Also, Peter, how you doing? Peter, I'm going to be doing more RimWorld this week. I'm thinking about playing quite a bit of RimWorld this week, actually. Okay. Why life pain? Because I slept for 12 hours and now I have a migraine. Twitch is broken. Because I'm not sure why, but Twitch keeps breaking. And GDQ is just making me sad. And I'm sad. That's why. I did get Life is, or not Life is Billions. They Are Billions. I did get They Are Billions. I find that game like weirdly boring. Like it's okay. It needs a lot more units and variety. There's very little variety. Also, I find it kind of frustrating because it lacks a lot of polish, which is fair. It's early access, but at the same time, the polish that it's lacking is things like unit pathing, and the result is like units will get stuck behind buildings and stuff, which I find kind of aggravating. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a neat concept, and I'm really happy that people are watching an RTS on Twitch, but View drop, no pleb chat, and if you host GDQ, you could potentially get your account suspended for having a secret chat around GDQ chat and using your own chat to have a pleb chat, in short. So don't host GDQ because you could get your account suspended. You're broke? If you're broke, it's all good. Don't worry about it, Ghost. Seriously, don't do things you can't afford. I do understand why you wish that you could resub, though. I've had that moment before. I know how it is. One day, there's someone will gift you a sub or you can afford it again. That's how life works now. If I could afford to, I would just pay for everybody to resub. But I unfortunately can't afford that. Why is Ray's, it's okay, you keep the emotes. Yeah, you build snipers and you build, fannies, or whatever the heck they're called. Pretty much, Aurelia, yeah. As I said, it needs a much wider variety in units, and whenever it gets that, I'll be happy. And then I'll go back and play it, because it looks cool, but right now it's just kind of a weirdly simplistic RTS that's doing really well on Twitch for some reason. Oh, I know what you did. I know what you did. Yeah, I know. Comfy, but still, it's fucking weird and I kinda hate it. Kinda? Actually, that's an understatement, sorry. I fucking hate it. It's stupid. God. Also, seriously, the way to fix GDQ chat problems, step 1, emote only mode. Step 2, limit the number of characters to a maximum of 20 emotes. Or maybe 5 even. Step number 3, slow mode, 5 seconds. Done. Problem solved. No cancer. No one can say anything rude. Boom. Huh. Funny. Also, I'm gonna build a building here. Can I build a building here? Please? Yeah, I should be very careful. You know, if Twitch bans me for voicing my opinion about GDQ, I'll take a day off. It'll be nice. Yeah, because Raze is at GDQ. Arbitrary. That's why he's hosting GDQ, is because he's there. But yeah, so that's why I'm salty. Mostly migraine, though. Migraine's kind of the main reason. I mean, yeah, kinda. Twitch has made it equal politics. It wasn't before, but now it does. We might need to have a sneaky underground path going this way. I'm worried about guests getting stuck. Oh, hey, my music stopped. Because no GDQ opinions on fuck GDQ, man. That's my opinion of GDQ. Twitch, please no ban. Hey, Pinball Wiz. All I know is next GDQ I might just take a week off. I don't know, dude. You got to go? What still needs to be finished about it? Just entrance? I could make an entrance for that. Make it look nice. Yo, Animal, you want to work together on finishing Coaster Kids Coaster? But we'll see you later, dude. Thanks for all your contributions. Where should you build? Find somewhere small that's part of the actual park already. And, like, we need stuff along here. We need stuff in here. We need stuff in here. Actually, never mind, someone's building there. We can push this pathway out a little bit. We probably will need stuff, like, in here. Probably stuff along here. We're going to need stuff in here. The pathway's going to go this way. Actually, I'll just extend this pathway a little bit first. Because we want to keep things very compact, Dabby. Because the map is small, right? So ideally, we'll have space to keep things going, you know? So like this area in here is going to need stuff. Yeah, basically like right here or in here. Because ideally, we need to keep things building out naturally and small and nice and calm. And already. I see you are finishing the simple coaster station. That's nice. Mom needs your mouse. That's alright. I was gonna build a little thing here, but I'm just gonna cancel that for right now. Come back later. Oopsies. Okay. We'll fix. I'm not sure how this train's gonna work. Oh, I see. Okay. Goes down that. Oh, I see what it's doing. Oh, I see what it's doing. I would honestly say I'll only put 2 trains on that. How's your night? I have a headache and Twitch is bored. But aside from that, I'm doing okay, Pinball Wiz. And yourself? Ooh. Rise of Industry now has functioning vehicles that are visible, that aren't like ugly white placeholder assets. Is there any way to change grid height? What do you mean, change grid height? What do you mean by change grid height? I was getting through all of my notifications. I've got a whole bunch. No, he's talking about RCT2. Normal people play RCT2 because RCT2 is the best game. Or how about this? Smart people play RCT2 because RCT2 is the best game. The small cap? Where are you building? That kind of thing? Hold down shift, you can raise things up. Hold down control, you can keep things on the same level. Is that what you're trying to do? Like, what are you trying to do? If you hold control while hovering over an item, you can hold things at the same level. Hold shift, you can raise things. You want it the red brick? Oh, okay. Unless we have like a thin red brick. Actually, I think that might be the same red. There you go, right there, that one. And it's kind of like a pinky color. Zero clearance is on, go ahead. Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done. Okay. Yeah, well, zero clearance is on, so let me know when you're done. I mean, apparently, Mr. Supersonic, are you asking if it was on or if you needed it? Because if you don't need it, let me know. I'll turn it off when. Let me know when you need it, and I'll turn it off ASAP. Yeah, nobody played the tutorial. I mean, spoilers, I never played I've never actually played the tutorial for this game. Fun fact, I've never once played the tutorial for this game. My entire life. Yeah, no, I didn't learn about the control to lift thing in this game until I started streaming it. And somebody told me. I was like, what? My entire life changed. It was like the weirdest moment ever. It's weird because it takes control of the mouse for me. Does it? Like I said, I've never played it. I mean, should I have played it? Like, did I miss out on some, like, weird, life-altering change? Also, Eggman, I don't know if you saw it in the Discord or not, but Lewis's mom played Doki Doki. Which I think is kind of amazing. Okay, let's do that. And I can turn off cool. Zero clearance is off now, guys. My mouse sensitivity is pretty damn high. I always keep my DPI almost at maximum. Unless I'm playing Getting Over It, and then I turn the DPI all the way down. I feel like I'm like ruining the plans for whoever's building this train. How about I do this kind of thing instead? This way, this way, this way, this way, down to here, this way, and then over here. What's the excitement ratings on this? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I need to watch this, and I just kind of figured the excitement ratings would be fine. Let's see if I can spot where it's too intense. You got booped? What do you mean you got booped? I'm sorry, but Logan. I need to find where this ride's too intense and then fix it. Also, it should have better timing on it. You got disconnected? Oh, that sucks. I feel like I beat you to it. Oh, well, you can still help, though. Do whatever. I'll work with you. It might actually be that initial drop. I'd be willing to bet that it's the initial drop. Maybe that, actually. Welcome back, Frag. I know, right, Stoned? Best ride. Yeah, but intensity are too high. I think it's this right here, honestly. I think it's this. Like, I'm willing to bet it's this. Like, I think that might actually just solve it. The problem is... actually not certain if that's the right spot. Never mind, it is. That looks a little bit less fancy, but I'd be willing to bet it's that. Because it does that really sudden bounce, which is awful. Possibly too many inversions. That's also possible. But it's just the average excitement rating. But that one spot's just like nuts. And I'm trying to spot inversions I can take out. It made you jump, really? It spooked me when I was a little kid, that's for sure. It definitely spooked me. I really wish that there was just like a tarmac texture instead of like a grass texture. So you could just paint tarmac on the ground. To be fair, the ride is relatively intense. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Might be okay. You get 0 clearance? Incoming. There you go. Looking good, Arbitrary. Yeah, that's all it really needed. It just needed to look more Portal-like. Expertise on the pink, red, and green splash ride? Derm. Where? Pink, red, and green? Where are you building, Daddy? Oh, is it this? I'm missing the red portion, but... I mean... Oh, spin, not splash. I mean, it looks fine. Need something over here and something over here, but just extend the gardens and I think you're good. Also, this roller coaster's looking real nice, by the way. I love the old school look. Yeah, it's still a little bit too intense. You know, I'm just gonna... Don't really... Go ahead, animal. Be my guest. I'll work on the entrance. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really my ride, but I don't mind. Go ahead. Oh, zero clearance is still on. Alright, yeah. Kinematics was using it. Derp. Hey, Dax. Enjoy the lurks. Oh, never mind. You are done with this. It's herder. Also, I'm going to try putting my headphones on. I'm just going to turn my volume way down. It's before wearing the headphones by themselves was too much. So let's see if I can just wear headphones now. Headaches aren't fun, chat. I'll tell you that. Headaches are not fun. Also, guys, thanks for dealing with my bullshit, because I was kind of cranky for a bit there. I'm well aware of that. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Let's go with just, like, white initially. Also, this poor dude. Over here. This poor guy. What do you mean, level crossing? Or subway? I don't understand the question. Render? Is this the render zone? Please tell me you're naming that ride Castle Crashers. Okay. It's gotta be called Castle Crashers. I mean, seriously. Yeah, we're working on it. It hasn't been fully fixed yet, but we're working on it. I was able to get it down by about 20 something excitement, but Animal's giving it a real shot. Bragg, you forgot the first one. Can you get zoo clearance? Yes, you can. There you go. Let me know when you're done. What, Stoned? What's up? Oh, the not pyramid? I also didn't know what to do with that. I was like, okay. Like, I'm not sure what you were attempting to do, Fragged, but I mean, you forgot the first one. Also, I think we're gonna need a sneaky underground path to get people home, because they seem to be getting stuck over here, or at least this dude is. I'm hungry. Let's just plop you back there. You're not making it into a piece of scrap. Let's see what the ratings are now. Cheers, Blogan. You've dropped the vertical G's down a little bit, so that might help, actually. You might have done it. You might have done it, dude. Let's do this. See how this looks. Cool. Could probably turn that off. You done it. What's it? There we go. Under 10. And you also increase the excitement rating, because when the intensity rating's too high, the excitement rating goes down. Oh, this is the Firewatch soundtrack, actually. Frag, you are the best at pyramids. You were just, you know, you're just the unknown master. Okay. Purge for penis, yeah. I mean, you don't need to purge the penis. It's like, that's no pyramid, that's an arbitrary turn-on object. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh god. Need 0 clearance again. There we go. We're getting there. Oh, Trino has a bless emote? That's actually pretty good. I like it. Okay. There we go. There we go. Trying to decide if I like what I've built here. I don't know, do you guys think it's okay? I'm just expecting Frag to try something. He's still going for it. Needs more fire, that's true. I don't know what that means. Animal, you're gonna have to translate those emojis. I don't speak emoji, I'm sorry. Do not penis? Okay, good to know. I mean, I have one, so it's hard to not sometimes. I guess that's what that means. Arbitrary, I think you figured it out. I guess that's what that means. Also, chat, we need a name for this ride, because we're working together to finish it, so we need a name for it. Also, that's one hell of a train station, dude. For a split second there, Stone, I thought that you were a narrow sub, and I was about to say, oh my god, you've joined them. But no, you're not a narrow sub. That's just the PTTV one. Or not B, that's the FFZ one. Phew. Instructions unclear. Accidentally put penis in door. My penis is too hard. Man, Arbitrary, if only you were hanging out with me and my friends back in 2007, screaming penis in an airport. Anybody else do that? Yellow Jacket? That's pretty good, actually. Really? I still watch Cherno. The only problem with Cherno is I start my stream before he starts his stream, and I'm done my stream after he's done his stream. So, I never fucking see the guy. So sometimes I raid him 3 minutes before his stream ends just to say hi. It's like, hi Cherno! Goodbye. Yeah, dude. Some things will never die, though. Some things will never die. Render. I'm glad there's somebody else here who remembers the penis game, and I'm not just going crazy. Those were the good old days. Isn't it thumbs up? Oh, never mind. Pointing index. Gotcha. Make a mess on my donut, man. Just saying. I know what you're actually saying with that, though. Seriously. Although now I want donuts. Damn you, Stone. Well, we're calling it Yellow Jacket. There we go. I did it. I wonder when those gifted subs that you have, Fragged, are gonna run out. Personally, I think that the Shoop to Whoop works best. Zero clearance, please. Here you go. I'm starting to hate myself for that post. Shoop the Whoop is not secret. Sacred ancient meme. I shouldn't desecrate it with that. Remember, chat. Somewhere deep, deep, deep in the dark depths of the internet, someone is still screaming, I'm a fire in Malazar. Someone somewhere. Still firing. I don't think that's illegal. That's tasty. Baron, welcome back. Hi, how you doing? I mean, isn't Florida... I didn't make a coaster. I just made a station for a coaster. Ooh, that's pretty. We made Pond Skater. That looks like fun. Cheers, dude. I'm still just mad that... mad? That's not a word. I'm amazed Twitch brought back button emotes after being so adamant about getting rid of all of them and getting so many people in trouble for having button emotes. Yeah, that train is super cool. I really like it. Especially because the train actually just kind of goes down and then back up. Wait, what's legal in Texas and illegal in Florida? I'm confused. Stone. Now I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I think we can open the ride now. Oh, fucking animals. Why are we talking about fucking animals? When did you say that you... What? Okay. I'm so confused. I'm so confused why that was a thing. Oh, it started with that? Okay. 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 I think I understand now how this started. Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, no, it kind of did, didn't it? Now I'm just concerned as to why it's kind of legal-ish in Florida. Huh. Or not in Florida, in Texas. I mean, I could just go with the, oh, you know, it's Texas, but I really don't want to do that. I just want to be like, wait, what? Why, though? Just a little bit worried. Where the birds and the bees won't know me. Men and war won't exist no more. And there ain't no gals to keep no score. And if you're wondering where's my ass been. You're not big into the Whitecaster? I kind of like it. I think it's nice. It's compact. Does what it does nicely. Okay. Portal Carts is finally done. Portal Cart testing initiative. All of the carts need to be orange and blue. They need to be orange and blue carts. Or all gray. There's too many different colors. That's like my last piece of advice. Also, you need like a fence. And Wyoming. Oh my god. Okay, well. I'll keep that in mind for future. Thanks for that information, Stone. I needed that. I'm upset now. I'm sad. I'm genuinely upset that I know this. There's something invisible right there. What the heck is it? Did you hear about all of Canada? We're doing that on July 1st. Okay. Also, I like how you called it God's green grass. I don't know why, but that's just weird to me.
When the stars align,
Okay.
the rights shall come to.
Yeah, you can get 0 clearance. There you go. Let me know when you're done.
The signs, the exiles shall be there. All are not the same, but
what? Oh, are you trying to remember your quote? It could be 79, I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. Guests are now walking all the way down here to go on this ride. And they can get back up that way. So I'm gonna put fence around this way. There you go, Stone. No effect. Instructions unclear. I mean, I would assume it would have no effect. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs is bad. Everything in moderation, at least. Don't do lots of drugs, just do some drugs occasionally. Okay. Anyway, but I digress. Game night, gonna go play D&Ds. I mean, hot. Hello. That's pretty hot, yeah. Best of luck, Noob Slayer. You shouldn't be screenshotting, you should be flying. Let me know when you're done with zero clearance, by the way. Thanks, Blogan. It's looking good, by the way. Like, possibly one of the most believable train stations I've ever seen. At least on my server. No, I'm pretty sure that's Dungeons and Dragons, but okay, arbitrary. You haven't given me any bits, so you can't use that quote. Arbitrary. How dare. I can't tell if you're just like talking smack about Disney or if you're being serious. For some reason or another, people seem to like talking smack about Disney. Makes me sad. I like Disney. Okay. Put some flat rides in. Cool. By the way, people, we're gonna need some buildings and stuff filling out here pretty soon. I might just start working on that, but... Ooh, that looks nice. Little medieval area. I think you might be clipping this fence through your ride, actually. Yeah, your ride's clipping through this, right there. That's a bit of a problem. Render, just a heads up. Yeah, the people are easy to please, arbitrary. It's kind of a fact. They're just easy to please. No, it's not Twitch that's being dumb. It's not Twitch that's being dumb. Twitch is just saying, you just don't have enough things to advertise to, so we're just not gonna give you free bits. You gotta buy your own. I don't know, that quote's only relevant if and when people are cheering. So if people are cheering, then sure. Post that quote. Otherwise, that quote's not relevant, and I will complain whenever it's used. Yeah, Twitch has been a lot more than dumb today, though. To be fair. Oopsies. What up, Zero? Whoopsies. Fixed it. You can fill in lore. Just as long as you fix that fence. Yeah, it seems like you did. Cool. Aside from that, it looks fine. I mean, I'm gonna be building out this area probably. Hello. I have a migraine. I don't know where you hide them. Time to start popping pills. How was work? Katie? How was work? For dinner tonight, I want to do salmon and rice. We have salmon, so. I mean, if it isn't yet, it's about to be. Phoenixes have to blow up. So if it explodes and then you rebuild it, then it truly was the Phoenix. Chat says hi. Till the 30th. Then they go away. I'll be kind of sad when I lose my Rudolph emotes. Because Rudolph was pretty good. Also, those snowman emotes are also pretty based. It'll explode or it'll get rebuilt. Should name it like Phoenix Echo or something. Whatever your ship is called, you should rename it to Phoenix. Dude, those snowman emotes are so good. Arbitrary, I just answered the question. They will go away on the 30th. They said that in the Twitch blog anyway. Unless they've totally changed their mind on that, which I very much doubt. Look at that track architecture. Yeah, we've got all this area to fill out now. Is that part of Renderland? Just a giant tower. I wonder if someone will be able to get away with putting them up on FFC or something. Unlikely, but be cool. Because I do really like those ones. Or maybe they just bring them back next year. And just make them the same. What did you do to your cup noodle? Good mood. Also, how you doing, good mood, James? Did it make you feel sick or something? Because that's not good. Yeah, that sounds special. I remember I once saw a commercial for Coca-Cola, and it was like a spider, like, fucking drop-kicking a person. Guy's like, oh look, a spider, and then the girlfriend's like, oh god, it's a spider, and then the guy was like, it's okay, I'll kill the spider, and then he goes to switch the spider, and the spider just like grabs him and throws him out the window. I was like, what? What's up, Passion for Art? How you doing? Zero clearance, sure. was quick. Thanks, man. Okay. Me? I'm okay. I've been better. I have a headache and Twitch has been kind of breaking on and off all day today. Really? Alright, we'll see when you get back, Arbitrary. Also, investments are open. Heads up, guys. A lot of closed rides. Is Little Blue intentionally still closed? Or it's only in testing? I want to see. I won't watch the full round of this thing yet. Let's watch a full round of this. It's just starting. Miner's Hell. Fly safely. Noob Slayer. All in with you. Cool, man. Oh wow, you added an extra 0 onto your normal investment number. Good luck, Frag. Guess everybody's all inning. Also, this cool old school ride, Big Blue. I don't think anybody else is all in except for me, Rain. I mean, I all in, but I think everybody is. What can tickets buy? Song requests on Fridays. That's it. Aside from that, they're just bragging rights mostly. Actually, it's 2 for a song request. Refrain, not 10. Yeah, that's all there really are, is just loyalty points. I really like the ending of this ride. I think the end of this ride's real nice. Like from here into that, the 2 corkscrews and then into that bit, the helix at the end, I think it looks really nice. Hey, Pinback, how's things, dude? Okay, I'm gonna figure out what I can put back here. Best of luck, Noob Slayer. You'll learn more. Oh, hey, I won. Also, rip fragged. Frag's breaking it off with Blinded Bot. You already broke. It's already been broken, Animal. It's already been broken, dude. Rip you. Why? What's up? What do I need to help with, Kinematics? Gotta get better at landing, dude. Oh, investment lost? Ah, I gotcha. I never know when people are saying rip me or something, whether or not people are talking about the investment system or something else. I think Cringer did the points thing correctly with his, where he called them useless points. And then added things to make them not useless anymore, which I thought was kind of funny. It's like they're no longer useless points, Cringer. I know you said it was a missile, but you're supposed to land your rockets in Kerbal. I can try feint. Certainly try. No, I think the entrance is fine for Little Blue. In this little thing? I think it's fine, dude. Little Blue right next to Big Blue? Yeah, that's fine. I see no problem with that, where it is. Oh, guess they're saying they can't find it? Where are they when they're saying they can't find it? Also, we should really get rid of these signs. This is connected around the back here. And for the Legend of the King. Yeah, the train station's looking fantastic. Logan's doing a great job. You just need to make sure that they have a direct line, right? Oh man, I see why people were stuck. It's because those signs were there. Yeah, they're all heading to Yellow Jacket now. That's probably what was the problem, was those do not enter signs there. Yeah, I really would like some flat rides over by Yellow Jacket. Near the maze? Yeah, I'm pretty much convinced that it was that. Also, there's a sign here. Why is there a do not enter sign there? But yeah, go ahead. We need some flat rides over here. We also probably could use a flat ride right there. And I'm gonna go detailing in this area and then over here. I'm just gonna terraform in here a little bit and do some stuff over here as well. But right now I'm gonna get up and go get myself some more coffee. I will be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. Fragged, can I ask you why you're just individually spamming emotes? Like, is that necessary? Like, I get it. I got up and made a snack, but like... Just a minor glitch. I saw it. Mid player. I mean, I know. Also, hi, Seekim. I know fragged, but like, why? Oh well, whatever. I'd really rather we didn't, Animal, but okay. I'd rather we just start talking again, you know? And I ask because I'd rather you didn't. It's alright, Hugo. It's not the best SimCity music. By any stretch. It's alright music. I mean, not you specifically. I don't know, man. I've just been down all week, and it kind of sucks. Because when streamers are down, it reflects heavily on their streams, right? Have a good night, sleep, Pukru. Hey, Pi. How's things? I don't know, Pinback. I don't really know. Twitch to work, probably. And me to stop getting headaches. For me right now, it's a combination issue of sleep deprivation followed by then having to be super active and in a good mood, you know? It's exhausting. You have a pizza? I actually wouldn't mind a pizza right now. All I have is toast. That's not good. Yeah, this is definitely toast. Oh, do you think this was pizza? Yeah, this is definitely toast. It's raisin toast. I haven't had toast in a long, or not toast. I haven't had pizza in a long time. I haven't had pizza this year, actually. Last time I had pizza was last year. It's still been a few months, though. No, not at all, because that represents Cleve. I am not Cleve, so why would that represent me? There we go, let's see if I can make this any better. Yeah, that train station does look gorgeous. I don't even think he's done with it yet. Like, he's still got to do, like, the edges and whatnot. He's got another one over here. What's gonna happen eventually? Really? Oh, that's awful, Jared. Edie isn't even that, like, demanding when it comes... Oh, hey, a little hopper. Elite Dangerous isn't even that demanding when it comes to, internet. That's awful. But can you watch the stream okay? So it's like either you can play Elite or you can watch the stream. Or actually, no, it's you can just watch the stream or not. Because, as you said that you were disconnecting mid-warp for Elite, which is not good. I've only disconnected once while doing something in Elite, and that was flying up to a ring. When I disconnected, it was very strange. I genuinely don't know, Coaster Kid, if they tried to make that ad terrifying intentionally. It was just the early signs of Atari fucking up. That's not good, dude. Does your service provider have like a service map? Because mine if you go to the website, it's like, service is slow in this area for X reason. It's like repairs, I don't know. It usually just says due to repairs and maintenance. You building something there? What? Alrighty, Arbitrary. Welcome back for a few minutes. Turns out my headache isn't as gone as I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, your subs definitely ran out. I lost a lot of subs last night, or over Sunday. It was like, I think like the last rush of gift subs had finally run out. I thought that there was like one more drop that was gonna happen this month, or in the next couple weeks, but I went from 128 down to 115. We've gone up a couple. We got 2. Got a 2 resubs today, so that's felt good. But I mean, Pi, I've had my sub run out before on channels, and then for like a couple days the emotes still work. It's happened before. About the size of Micropark? Yeah? Yeah, I could see you do that. Got some wasted space in here. Either need fences or something. An RS remix? No, that's disgusting. Why would you insult Pyre's soundtrack like that? Zero clearance? Absolutely. Wait, this park doesn't have a merry-go-round? No shit. Huh. Hundreds arbitrary? Why? Some of them have been saved over, some of them have been lost. I don't really document them or anything. Why? I think you probably have as many as I do, if not more. Yeah, this isn't a very good spot for this. Why arbitrary? Talk to me when I'm not streaming. Will be my main statement. God, my head. On your other PC, that's fair. Logan. Sounds like RS music, dude. Don't make me like time you up for 8 hours. Bye. Don't insult Pyre's soundtrack like that. Main difference is Pyre has good music. Alright, arbitrary. I mean, you could just ask Curtonium. Because I think he was, like, in charge of making it. Got a broken pathway right here. That's good. Wait, which Portal soundtrack? Portal 1 or Portal 2? Portal 2 has a really weird soundtrack. It's like 3 parts. Yeah, it gets annoying. It's like, I don't know. I think Portal 2 is a much better soundtrack than Portal 1. Portal 1's soundtrack is kind of short. There isn't a lot to it. Portal 2, on the other hand, has like this monstrosity of modular music, which is insane. Because a lot of the music in Portal are like different things you do in the world cause different things to happen, and I need to turn this off. If you still need 0 clearance, let me know. And then I'll turn it back on. Okay, because there's a lot more music in Portal than Still Alive. But don't get me wrong, Still Alive is a pretty good song, but there's much better music. Creepy. I would describe those games as hilarious, not creepy. Why don't you try and play Kerbal seriously and try and land stuff instead of just crashing into the planet in Flare? Kerbal's actually a really interesting game that you can learn a lot from if you actually play the game seriously. We'll see you later, Rain. You done with the stream too? Or are you just done with the server? Sorry guys, I'd be in a much better mood. Pounding. I mean, I see that one, Jared. Test received, Jared? I don't know. I didn't find Portal creepy in the slightest. And I beat Portal 2 the day it came out. The same day. I say BS. It's there. I say BS. I don't know, for me, Render, it's so far out of this world. I have to dispense enough disbelief already to play the game, so I'd have to dispense more in my belief to, like, find it creepy. So it doesn't seem creepy at all to me. Too late for what? I think you could try a little bit harder to actually land your ship. I'm convinced you're just not trying to. You should watch EJSA play Kerbal. He does some crazy things with that game. There, now we actually have a merry-go-round. I don't know, I've never really found creepypasta all that creepy. Stop it! Okay. But yeah, no, I've never really found anything on creepypasta that I gen. You mind? Or can I speak? I've never really found anything on creepypasta that's actually got me. Really. Like, some of that Slenderman stuff a little, like, years ago, like, Market Points, freaked me out a little bit. But that's because that was, like, a weirdly well-produced show. But, like, nothing else related to Slenderman really creeped me out all that much. It was just kind of like, eh. And creepypasta in general, like, most of that stuff is not particularly well written. Some of it is. That stuff gets on. I don't know. I guess I've listened to so many Stephen King audiobooks at this point that, like, eh. Yeah, same. Hi, same. Doesn't really do it for me. Like, I like horror. Creepypasta, though, is just generally not particularly good horror. I need well thought out, well written horror for it to work for me. A lot of that stuff's just written to the intentions of spooking, and you can kind of see right through it. No, you just don't like that stuff in general. That's fair. Like, I do enjoy horror. I enjoy horror quite a bit, actually. Well-written horror is fascinating. Like, figuring out how that stuff works, to me, has always been very interesting and kind of intriguing. But, in and of itself, like, just bad anything isn't entertaining, right? So if you're looking for entertainment out of spooking yourself, entertainment in horror needs to do a good job of spooking you. And, like, creepypasta stuff generally, to me, isn't really all that scary. It's always just kind of like, eh, like, okay, I see what you're doing here, but, like, I'm just having a hard time. Like, you're not doing a very good job of convincing me that what you're writing is real. So that's what those are supposed to be. They're supposed to be real stories of the internet, you know? And they usually do a piss poor job of convincing me that it's real, so it's always like, okay. I'm like, yeah, there are bits here that are probably okay, but the rest of this is just kind of bad, you know? And that's from the point of view of somebody who likes creepy, scary stuff. You used to run a haunted house? I used to volunteer in a haunted house. Around Halloween every year, it was a charity thing. It was a charity plus fundraiser thing, so a portion of the proceeds would go to charity, and then a portion would go to the groups putting on the haunted house, and I was one of the groups that would put on the haunted house. We wouldn't get paid, but like our sports team would, because that's what we were doing it for. So it was like each ticket was $10, and then on top of it, on top of the $10, you could just pay as much as you want as kind of a donation thing. So it was $10 plus donation. So some people would just pay $10, and then $5 would go to renting the building, and $5 would go to the groups that maintained it. And there was 5 groups, so we each get $1 for every ticket. Or alternatively, or each group would get $1 from each ticket sold. Or alternatively, they could, most people did. Usually it went to, I think it was Children's Hospital, what they did last time. Last time I did it. I don't know what they're supporting these days, but that's what they were, at least at the time. Dog shelter? Yeah, that's good. Or animal shelter, rather. Yeah, that's always a good charity. It's nice and feel good. But, okay. Yeah, no, haunted houses are good fun. I quite enjoy haunted houses. But I also totally get why it's not a lot of people's brand of entertainment. I fully get that stuff. Like, people who don't like horror. Like, I enjoy horror film. I enjoy horror books. Halloween is one of my favorite times of year. I love that stuff. That stuff's great. It just has to be done right, you know? And done well. Part of the reason why I'm enjoying Doki Doki Literature Club off stream. The thing's been entertaining. Not quite as gripping as I was hoping it would be, but it's definitely been entertaining. What is this? Oh, Instagram. In the chat. You may have accidentally erased a piece of the map. Don't fuck with things you don't understand. Put it back. Please and thanks. Also, that's kind of funny. Let's put it back. Exit now. I demand thee. Nice shit. No, Jared. Best of luck, dude. Hopefully, your internet fixes itself a little later. That sucks, dude. Trying to make a relatively convincing looking UFO. These are supposed to be flying saucers, right? Deleted the important bit. Yeah, that would be fun. I would love to go to Universal, actually. Like, that's... The Nintendo Land thing is actually a reason that's kind of making me want to go to Orlando. Because I would like to go to that Nintendo Land. I do like Nintendo quite a bit. I'm not like a super crazy Nintendo fan or anything, but it's not like the highest priority, but I would love to go on that stuff because that stuff looks neat. Like, honestly, a Disney theme park is something that I'm kind of amazed is only just happening now. Like, you think that's something that would have existed for years already. Well, do you know how to get rid of it, Eljan? Here we go. Okay. Fuck this up again, okay? Thanks. We've got like multiple stacked on top of each other, dude. Please don't break stuff like this again. What on earth did you do? But yeah, Noob Slayer, if you're just, please don't just spam screenshots in my chat. Please have some reason for the screenshot. It's okay, Adrian. I was able to fix it, so it's alright. What, the Donkey Kong Country ride? I mean, doesn't every ride quickly lose its niche unless it's like super fast and crazy? Like, I feel like every ride to an extent, once you've been on it, a couple times, it loses its appeal. It's just kind of how we are. We get bored of things. So I think initially something like jumping track would be fucking cool, but it depends on how well the rest of the ride goes up, really. Never been there, Render, so I can't really say. One day, maybe. Holy shit, that's a big ride. Who built that? See, Kim, can we try and be a little bit more respectful about space? Because that's not respectful of space at all. Like, I already shot down somebody else who wanted to build a ride all the way along the side. Like, kind of hate to do this, but that's way too fucking big, dude. Like, maybe, like, fill in this corner over here and run along the side at least, instead of just making a giant square. Like, this is a good use of space. This nice purple right here. It's also a very strange ride, but... Huh. That's very strange. Stats are irrelevant, Render. Just looks weird. I mean, so what? It just looks weird. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's fine, it just looks weird. Really weird design, like it just goes and then what? I don't know, this is bizarre. Oh well, whatever. Sorry, Seekin. You just gotta be more respectful about space. Because the map is really small, right? You only have so much. I mean, it really depends on the context. the results. So, like if you're just posting screenshots going, oh my god, I'm making explosions in Kerbal, I don't need to see that. It's not at all relevant to anything. Like we have very open rules on screenshots, which is kind of a privilege. All I can say is like just, you know, have a reason if you're gonna post a screenshot. Man, you must blink very infrequently. That's a neat layout. It's like a double racer. I like you're going up the you're going up the chain lift and then suddenly it shoots past you. It's kind of cool, actually. Although then it gets stuck. Oh hey, now there's 2 merry-go-rounds. Yeah, normally there's like 50 wooden coasters. But you know what, I'll take a few corkscrew coasters. I mean, it's one of those games, Pi, where people have played it for years. So it's not even that everyone's better at this game than you. Like, you could be good at this game. You just have to put the time in. It took me several hundred hours before I would consider myself any good at this game. We could work on a mini water park, although it wouldn't be very functional. You can build really cool looking water slides actually using scenery pieces and then the rubber dinghy slides if you leave them closed and don't finish them. So if you just build like the start and the end and just don't actually make them functional, you can make really cool looking water slides in this game. I'd be okay with helping you scenery wise with that. Build a separate entrance for it and everything. Neil, enjoy your lurks, dude. You're streaming well today. Also, I know you're lurking, but are you doing a 1-year challenge? That's fair. Fine, that's fair. Yeah, no, I probably have something close to that much in Forest Frontiers from when I was a little kid, but actually learning architecture and stuff in this game isn't easy. Your idea no work? What was your idea? But yeah, no, arbitrary. If you need help making, what's it called? Title sequences and stuff, talk to Crutonium, because he's probably got the resources and stuff for that. Yeah, no. Not in my park. What's that? Oh, it's a dinghy sign. Yeah, maybe not in this corner. I don't know how we could make that fit. If we're gonna do a water park, Dabby, we should do it like over here. Cause like this area is not really, shouldn't really have anything back here. Like there just isn't enough space. But you could do some real cool stuff out here. I could come out and help you. Or even down by this train over here. Actually, I know how I could run a pathway there too. Here. Placeholder game. Placeholder game. Corner's still broken? Oh, is it? Maybe we'll just have to do a no-go zone here then. Yeah, we're just not going to be able to build here. The post turn. What do you mean? Oh, you mean this? That? Are you talking about Mountain Tool? Because, yeah, that was in the original game. It was just in the scenario editor before. We hacked it in the actual game. Just don't play it. Don't wrap your head around it. Just don't play it. We need to make these pathways look nicer. Because these pathways up here look like garbage. Yeah, that, well, it's that button right there in OpenRCT. So you don't have to miss it. It's right there. Because, yeah, no, that feature, the Mountain Tool, in RCT2 was actually in the game. It was just only in the scenario editor for some reason. But one of the first things OpenRCT did was ripped that feature, or ripped a bunch of features out of the scenario editor, and that was one of them. So things that the game already had the coding for, but weren't actually in the single-player game for some reason or another. I guess they didn't feel it was necessary. Sounds mildly uncomfortable. Racking your brain around something. Booze. Thank you very much for keeping that game sub alive, dude. Cheers, man. Means a whole lot. Thank you very much, sir. Guys, can I get a couple skulls in the chat for that reset? How you been, Foos? Nice things. I have a migraine. And Twitch is broken and it's making me sad. Twitch has been breaking on and off. And I'm not certain if it's currently broken, but it has been. And hey Vlam, how's things? No, don't feel dumb, dude. Don't feel dumb. But yeah, no, in the original game it was only available in this area. That's kind of just... Yeah, people are gonna get stuck over here eventually, so what we need to do... We need to bring them over this way. I'm just gonna build pathways for a little bit so that, we have a nice functioning pathway system. Alrighty. I think that's because it is kind of pirate metal. Yeah, no, this soundtrack has some almost like borderline pirate metal stuff in it, which is pretty good. I've also got some like weird punk rock, which I really like. It's just a good soundtrack in general. But yes, R indeed. Swab the something though. I remember being a little kid and asking, oh, why did they call it the poop deck? You got a kick out of that one. I'm probably just too quiet. Honestly, there we go. I'm probably just too quiet because I'm sitting further back from my microphone, cross-legged, and I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear my own replay. It's probably not the music. The music's actually about the same as normal. I'm just not as close to my microphone as normal. So, it's probably me. Because I'm talking quieter, because my head hurts. I'm just like, eh. It's not pleasant, dude. And I'm still trying to figure out why my microphone is ticking. What the fuck? Someone like secretly snuck into my apartment at night and put a bomb in my headset. Or not my headset, my microphone. He's gonna blow. Got ribs? Me jelly. I've got salmon in my freezer for tonight. There we go. I know you guys don't hear the ticking, but I hear the ticking. It's like up here. Like, it's not close enough to that you would hear it. You know what it kind of sounds like? It kind of sounds like a loose piece of metal bumping back and forth into things. That's kind of what it sounds like. There we go. Now we've got a lot more pathways that need to be sorted. Need to be decorated in. I think I'm just going to fill this area up with trees. Yeah, there you go. You got the right idea with the water slides, though. So what I would suggest for the edges of this is do something like this. Drop these down. Go like one or two further. And then set this to like tarmac color. And then grab these little guys. Do like this. Along the end of there. Then go into water. Grab this, set them both to this color. Do that. There you go. Do that for the bottoms. And then I can help you with the scenery around the edges if you want. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. I'll just bend the microphone over that way and then you'll hear it. You'll be fine. Neither do I, which is why I'm super confused. Well, it's not headphones, it's this. It's like up here. Okay, that's interesting. I hold it like this and that stops. It's gotta be because of the arm holding it. Yeah, it's gotta be the connector between the arm and yeah, okay. It's gotta be the arm holding it. Hey, Coffee Breath. I didn't build the train. I mean, the train was built by Xblogan in chat. At least, yeah, I'm mostly certain it was Xblogan. I built this station, though, right here. And what else did I do? I built the entrance. I built a few things. Holy shit. Is that a toaster? Yeah, that's a giant toaster. No, it's not backwards. Huh. Because, yeah, no, it goes in that side. This side, you wouldn't be able to hear me. Because... what the hell? Animal, did you make a giant toaster? It's Roller Toaster Typhoon. Now we just need a typhoon next to it. Was this Mimi? I mean, there was that one time Fog made a giant bathroom. Okay, well that goes on Reddit. You gotta make sure you post that on Reddit, dude. 100% that needs to go on Reddit. Also, dude, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 has started so many memes, it's ridiculous. This game's like old school meme. I'd love some ribs, dude. Actually, it depends. What kind of sauce do you have? Also, how well done are the ribs? Because I like my ribs rare. They're charcoaled in the middle. Mm. Yes, I am, Foos. But that's the way that the instructions said to set it up, so. Medium? Eh, no thanks. I'm good. I don't need a, well, maybe medium rare. If it's medium well, I'm out. Rather have a hot dog at that point. Dumpling chicken soup. Huh. I'm confused. As long as that's not the pressure in my head that's causing this migraine. Because currently, yeah, it hasn't ceased yet. So, Foos, what's your response to my answer? Are your little wooden roller coasters done? Let's see. I need to watch it do a full run. I guess that's a full run, pretty much. Took you a long time to make such a tiny coaster. Taking a look-see. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that it's correct, because, like, when I tested it ages ago, I did test it by snapping my fingers. And so, like, pretty sure it's correct. Also, I hear the echo of everything I say in my headphones through the plug-in in the back of it, so I would notice. It would be funny if I did have it backwards, though. That's cute. I don't really have too much to say about it. It's a nice little family coaster. I like the station a lot, though. That's kind of creative. You've, like... I think, yeah, you terraformed that. Yeah, the entrance looks nice. It's very simple, and I like it. Why wouldn't I want to ride the roller coaster? Oh, those are some quality fucking ratings, dude. Does it just do nothing? How did you make it so uneventful? Yeah, it is a toaster. You have one that's medium rare? Yeah, I'd eat a medium rare one. But I like my, yeah, that's a rare thrill, man. Yeah, see, I like my, my steaks rare or blue, ideally. I'm borderline perplexed by this. I mean, that's fair. But to be fair, you did make it kind of uninteresting, almost intentionally. Like, it does get some speed going there. Like, that's 50, 60 kilometers an hour. Like, that's... You'd think that would be kind of exciting, right? Instead of 0.24, 0.09, and 0.03. Like, what? Welcome back, Logan. There's a giant toaster in the map. It's literally just a giant toaster, and you can see it from space. Look, it's a giant toaster. Why? Because they're coffee breath. Because they're in oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Because they are in you know, block break mode, so they stop in between. This area is very blocky. Almost want to extend this parking lot. Your red invert's fine. I'm just trying to figure out why all these are so square. We need a little bit more shape to this area, you know? There is. Yeah, there's a giant toaster. The giant toaster's pretty great, though. We have another wooden roller coaster. Mr. Supersonic is building us another wooden roller coaster. Sea Serpent, that's a good name. I'm good. Enough of this the steak talk. You're actually making me hungry. Ow, my eyes. Son of a bitch. Trying to look at your ride. Stop it. Are you here for the first time ever, Coffee Breath? I don't recognize your name. I know someone named Coffee, but I don't know someone named Coffee Breath. Yeah, you can. Animal, absolutely you can. There you go. Gotcha, Copper. Gotcha. Yeah, I forget names sometimes. People aren't here for a long time. Yeah, it's a cool little ride, dude. It's gonna be interesting seeing what the pathway to it ends up looking like. I actually really like that. That little exit thing right there. Wait, why can't you pop the balloon? So who made all of these like square things that look identical? I'm really curious about that. Arbitrary, is it you making all of these identical rides? Should do a little bit more variation. That or work on a slightly more interesting theme. Do I want to build a ride? Do I? Make it launch freefall? And who made those three? No idea. Okay. You making it? Okay. All I say is just put more variation in your rides, dude. If you just make the same thing over and over, it gets boring to the eyes. It's like when you play City Skylines and you just make everything one gigantic grid. It just gets boring to look at after about 10 seconds. You gotta do a little bit more variation. Keep things looking a little bit more varied and interesting. Instead of like, oh, well, it's more of the same. You know what I mean? Like, no one wants to just stare at a grid all day. This is why I try very hard to kind of make the pathways flow. I make angles and stuff to them. Instead of just keeping everything pointed in the same direction. I'm helping out with this water park. Oh, that's fair. I guess that'll increase the excitement on the toaster. I never thought that was a sentence I would say. That will increase the excitement on the toaster. Entrance and exit were swapped. Good job. Quote what? What am I quoting? Oopsies, I fucked that up. I've said a lot of things in the last couple of minutes. What did you want me to quote? Write out the quote and put quotes on it and I'll quote it. Enjoy your food. See you when you get back, dude. You want me to bring the ground up to the bottom of that? Because I'm fucking around with the terrain over here anyway. There we go. Sensitive mouse problems. Usually it's absolutely fine. I can't remember what I said, to be honest with you. You have to give me an exact quote. I say things and then immediately forget them constantly, so just like type out the quote with the exact thing that I said. You don't really know how to just type out what I said. That's not that hard. There we go. That works. Thanks, you, Toby. Like caution. Okay. I mean, do what you think works, man. Where did those go? Quotes. And quote 140 has been added. There you go. You got it now.